Hi everyone, I'm back. This is Robin of the Heart Road, and I'm here with day 11 of Ethony's 35, 31. He's correcting me. He knows. But Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge, and day 11 is what Oracle decks would I like to use more in 2018? So I have a healthy selection here. The first is the Power of Love activation cards. And it comes in this nifty little box. And as I said in a previous video, I got this deck to do readings in the vein of relationships and polyamory, self-love, that sort of thing. Alrighty. So that's that one. It's really peaceful. Like it just gives you a hug, really. And I think sometimes, especially whenever we sometimes have traumas or hurts around relationships, past attachment issues, that sort of thing, whereas sometimes you really do need that truth, that God, dump that dump that person, like they're not treating you right. You need to be treated right. You deserve to be treated right. Sometimes the tarot or oracles really want to tell you that. Have respect for yourself. And then also sometimes they just want to give you a hug, and I think this deck really does want that. So when the tarot can lay out the truth like it is, the Power of Love Oracle is there to swoop in and give you kisses on the head. So, next Oracle deck is the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. And I like this deck. It has some gods and goddesses. Oh, that's hers. Hello. And it has some ascended masters. It has some archangels. And it has some archangel twin souls, which is interesting. I think somewhere, I don't know if it's a standard name for them, but somewhere or other I saw them referred to as archaea. That one might be a little... I'm not sure if that's racist or not, because I don't know who this is. I apologize. Mercury. But anyway, it's got a cool selection of people here. And I got it partially to learn who some of these people are. And I got it partially because I knew who some of them were already. Here. Faith. Like, I believe she is the twin soul of Archangel Michael, if the information that I got was correct. Anyway, next deck is the Universal Mind Oracle. And I've already shown this on another video. I can show you a couple more. Quench. I am. Sends you straight to source. I once chanted in my mind, I chanted I am, rhythmically, until I astral projected to source or something, and it was just my whole brain or body was pulsing. Could have been the blood in my head, who knows? But it was fun. And it was quite brain woozy, honestly. It's brain woozy. No, try it if you like. Let me know what happens. Let me know if you astral project to source. Some of my stunts, some of my spiritual stunts, I swear, quite a few of them happened by accident. Next deck is the Sacred Creators Oracle. Yay! Woo! And I've already talked about this deck in another video, and I showed you. But here are some of the cards. And I'd like to use this in relation to business ventures, creative business, creative entrepreneurship, and creating things in general, like writing, doing art. I could draw a card either a day, or I could draw a card before continuing in the next phase of a project. I'm really excited about that, actually. So, last two. So, the next is the Book of Doors Divination deck. Oh, and listen, there's a train. We don't have passenger trains here. We only have freight trains. Which is such a shame because trains are so nice. The Book of Doors Divination deck, an alchemical oracle from ancient Egypt. About ancient Egypt, perhaps. I think the word usage of from is a little bit questionable, but about ancient Egypt is definitely the intent of this deck. So I've used this already. I got it recently, and I've used it already, and it gave me a really, really good reading with it. And it was just everything that I needed to hear about my spiritual journey, and it was inspiring, and it was really, really potent with guidance. And I don't want to overuse this deck. I want to use it sparingly because of the depth of the readings it gives. This is my matron, by the way. Neptet. She's also known as Nephthys. And this is my god husband. Oh god. Oh, I love him so. So each card has either a depiction of one of the Netjiru or a scene of the royal bark of Ra going through the Duat or the underworld. It also has some of the more primal force Netjiru, like Neith or Hehu. Ancient Egyptian vowels are kind of strange because they're omitted in the hieroglyphs. So, I mean, I think there's different versions of hieroglyphs. Like there's an early kingdom, old kingdom hieroglyphs, and then middle kingdom hieroglyphs, or something. I'm not an expert on hieroglyphs, but I know that the version, oh, here we go, the version of the hieroglyphs used in the Rosetta Tarot, for instance, they're not all, but they're mostly consonants. So some of the vowels are omitted, which also accounts for the differences in names. Like, for instance, Ra. Some Egyptologists spell it R-A, like Ra, and then some spell it R-E, like Re. So. One more. Haru. Hello, Haru. All right. But anyway, I thought that although I don't want to use it very often, I thought that the mechanism of this Oracle deck was really strange and intriguing. It comes with an 8-sided die, or a D8, and you roll it twice for each position in the spread to determine first what column, and then what row, and then that determines which Netjiru or which Netjer you draw for that spread position. You can also do it by shuffling, and it says it's, you can also do it by shuffling, but that they have this nifty chart if you want to do it with the die by way of numerological associations. So, and then the spread that it comes with, I believe, this is like your spiritual orientation or the path that you're on. one at the top, and then it has 2 positions right here for the forward and the aft of the solar bark, which is kind of I believe the solar bark positions are again a spiritual of a spiritual nature, and then the 3 here on the body of Newt is your emotional realm, and then down here on the body of Geb, the earth, is your physical earthly realm. So I think it's really cool, and I'm going to work with it more. I'm definitely going to read this book because this book is really interesting, really cool. So that's it. That was a long video for day 11, but we got through it together. Even with my baby kitty screaming. But I do promise that I feed him. I feed him a lot. Not too much, but I feed him. The way he would tell it was like I never did. But anyway, my cat aside, this has been day 11 of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge by Ethony. And I'm sorry. I don't have a witty goodbye. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.